What's up, everybody? It's Canner back at it with another video. Today we're going to be back in Minecraft. It's been a minute and I felt like playing some Minecraft, you know. I don't know what's with all the zombies and the aspen trees here. It's weird. But anyway, so a lot has changed. My previous recording failed, which sucked, but it is what it is. Moving on. I didn't feel right moving into that pre-made building. I wanted to go pick out my own spot and build it up from the ground up, customize it, all of that good stuff. So that's exactly what we did. We found this nice, decently flat area, did some mining, and then started building. Now we got a good portion of the house done so far. Oh, that's nice. We're just going to go through and clean up the monsters so I have a little less to worry about while I'm running around. At least till it's all lit up. I'm going to need to get a farm set up at some point. I don't see any reason why that couldn't be today. But this is the layout we've got down so far. I'm thinking about planting one of these purple trees down somewhere in here, like in the middle, but if I put it here, it's going to be always off-center on one of these doors. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. Okay. Let's go vomit some of these items into this inventory real quick. There we go. I'm going to plant these. The audio is kind of further down than I'd like it. Hang on. Good enough. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. Now, luckily there are a lot of deer around here, so steak should be plentiful. So I think for now we'll just cook a bunch of meat. We'll worry about getting some farm set up or something. We're gonna go ahead, like in these spots, this is all just wild new types of crops. Like rhubarb, cotton, and rice over there. So we'll go through and clear all of the wild stuff out of here. Put it away for later, and then I think our majority of our fields are gonna be down on this side. I think that would look pretty damn good. Get some more steak, I guess. Damn, that one actually put up a fight. Okay. Okay, let's see what that gives us. There's one in my house. No. Okay, so 2 jumps with XP will finish him off. Just gonna time my strikes just right. 5, not bad. We're averaging about 1 per deer, so I'll take it. Venison is amazing. Until we get like the floors and the roof on here, I don't really know like where the storage is going to be. I think I'm going to do like a root cellar style right below part of this building and have a lot of our storage down there. There's a witch's hut out there. I just noticed that. Now we may be accompanied in this world by Jonah TGP PCs or Dividend plays, so that would be cool. Get some more people in this world. As you can tell, I guess I pissed off a creeper right here. And I haven't filled it in yet. Do I have any dirt? I can get started on it at least. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. If you can't tell from the amount of sarcasm in my voice. We're gonna stay close to home for a second in case a thunderstorm does happen. Because the whole world will just fill with monsters if I'm not careful. Put that away for now. We'll start planting these here in a little bit. A lot of these I'm just gonna throw into this chest until we get better organization, especially if I'm gonna be moving a lot of this anyway. You don't have to worry about that. I'll be doing that off screen. It'll just be like the blink of an eye and everything will be done. See what I mean? Okay. Not messing with that. I'm gonna have to set up a killing box. Once it's all lit up, I'll probably just build a mob spawner nearby. Or a... Yeah, that way I can farm XP. And hopefully it'll take from all the monsters that can spawn on the ground near me. I do want that string. String's a hard commodity in this world. Okay. Now I have saved up some skill points. Let's grab one of these out. I heard a spider. Where the hell did it go? I don't know. Well, let's make some coal so we can put some torches up in our house. Because I love the look of the trees most of the time, but that does bring in a lot of monsters. Okay. Now, Skills Pro, I got 79 skill points available. There's skill explanation to the different types of skills you can upgrade. Skill tree, which is pretty cool. You can do all kinds of different stuff here. But right now, we're just going to look at the skills, which ones we're going to work on. I think next... I don't know what utility is. Tracking. Oh. Okay. Ooh, this would be really helpful. Okay, we'll do this for now. Excellent. What's the next one? 50? Oh, I can do that. Okay, so we just need to continue in that one. We have a bonus half a heart. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it does. That little bit of extra wiggle room. That's just that much more to be comfortable. Let's go ahead and put this away. This is our interactive menu to access our skill points. It's a completely different menu than your normal like enchantment points or level points. It's its own thing. Alright, come over here, creeper. Ooh. That makes me really nervous. Just because of the... If lightning strikes these creepers, I'm gonna end up with a super creeper. So let's go ahead and end these guys quickly. Spiders are rather annoying. That zombie's gonna push that creeper off there. I have to keep an eye on that. Hey, buddy. Oh no, the creeper pushed the zombie off. This is also a good way to farm XP. Thank you, skeleton. You're so helpful. Ow. Okay. Okay, let's go back inside, eat some steak, regen. As long as there's no monsters in my... There's a creeper behind me. Gotta make this quick. Okay. Whew. Okay, got 4 charcoal. Just throw that steak in there. Let's get our health back. Yeah, I like that regeneration aspect. That's pretty cool. And the fact that I can get an extra health in general, that's awesome. I don't feel like that's too overpowered either, because that takes a lot of levels up and skills just to farm it for a bit. Which we will doing. I'll be trying to farm all of the skills. Okay. Do we have any... Just looking for creepers. Looking for copper nuggets. That might be all I need. We'll see. I forget. Oh yeah, I can make wind chimes. I'm gonna have to do that. That's awesome. What's needed for copper torches? Oh, that is all I needed. Cool. Let's put those up. I'm a huge fan of the copper. I've wanted them to do this for a long time, so you'll be seeing a lot of copper usage. Still trying to figure out what type of roof style I should go for, or if it just be, should it, I don't know, maybe be a little bit more simple. Okay, let's sleep this off. I don't mind the thunderstorms, but they're a pain in the ass until I'm established. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so wait, so we can regen all the way up to those hearts. I thought it was only just the half a heart. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a game changer. I don't know why this is the skin that's on here. This is my wife's skin. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, for now, that's all we really need to do. Is plant a couple more aspens. We're trying to get a nice, established aspen forest around our house. You ever get the feeling something's just watching you? There we go. Okay. Now I do still have to cut this down. This was from trying to harvest trees earlier. There we go. Oh, this poor sugar maple. That sucks. To be fair, I was gonna have to cut it down eventually anyway. Well, I might make some tools and go clear all of the grassland, all of the plants. And start building fields through here, because I would love to have an endless source of food. Even a farm where I can just have cows or something would be nice. I'm really not that picky, I swear. I really don't need these bows, if I'm being honest. And... oh, I do have a hoe. Excellent. I'm pretty much ready to go now. Let's go ahead and go start clearing some land. Not getting rid of all of it, but just the majority of it, so it's, I don't know, cleaned up, looks better, whatnot. All this farmland over here, the random spots, we'll go ahead and fill in. There we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and mine, farm, whatever you want to call it, dig. We're just going to get all of this farming land out of here. And because it's part of the add-on, it's its own category, as you can see here. It's from the Seasons add-on, Wild Moisted Soil. I guess. We'll be filling all this in as we go, but right now we'll just keep going through and breaking all this stuff down. All of this rice. I'm gonna need more storage. Honestly, I already have rice and some of the soil, so I could always just waste it, I guess. I don't know why they mine so quickly, because I'm not using any enchantments. Maybe it's part of the add-on. They're just easy to mine. There we go. Honestly, a lot of this is going to be fine. Sorry about that. Cats at their scratching post. Anyways. There we go. And we'll just keep moving on like that. A lot of these little trees through here. Honestly, if I had flint and steel, I'd just light them on fire. I don't think I need any of this. Oh, sugar maple. And then I think this is dogwood. Oh, beech log. Okay, never mind. Keep the dirt. I might need that. Corn, always nice to see. I think you can use this to breed some of the new animals too. I don't know, let's test it out. Do you like corn? You do like corn. Hang on a damn second. I can farm the deer. But I'm confused. You're gonna go towards each other? No? Okay, whatever. That's fine, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick flash forward in this recording here. And when I return, a lot of this will just be done. Alright guys, well, it makes a pretty good headway here. I've been leveling off and clearing all of this land. Trying to get rid of all of the rocks. All of these long-ass meadows. And it's proving to take a while. So we're just going to keep on with it. I'll probably mine here for a second and then go ahead and time-lapse it one more time. Show you the finished product. And move on to the next big thing. I'm getting hungry. Get some corn. Not even gonna cook it first. Just hungry. Okay. Now we gotta go... I picked up all the stuff I didn't want. Gotta go make some more shovels, because that's the main thing we're lacking now. Let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. I want to keep the stone. I don't need you. I don't need a pair of old boots. They're not even enchanted. All of this I have plenty of, at least to get my own started. So all of the rice, the corn, excess stuff I'm just going to get rid of. And I will keep all the seeds for the wheat. So I think that's going to be my primary thing I'm going to be growing, at least in the beginning. But yeah, the majority of what I've been doing this whole time is just this. Using how to break all of these flowers, all of the excess amount of flora in the area. And that takes quite some time. So we're going to go ahead and time-lapse it again. Yeah, this is so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I was going around knocking them out one by one. We'll have to go around with the pickaxe and remove all the rocks and stuff, but that is a lot more manageable than the horrible monstrosity we were facing before. This. Just get rid of all of this grass. Well, little by little, we're getting closer. I'm gonna go clear out the back side over there, and then we'll start laying down all of that pre-collected soil, like this stuff. That way we don't have to have water sources. It'd be really cool just to have a really long, decent field of whatever crop. You can even switch it up every other season. Make it realistic. Okay. Now, we've pretty much cleared out all of the loose soil except for this back area here. We'll be doing that next in a second. But first, before I do anything else, I wanted to see if we can use this wild moisted soil to grow wheat. If we can grow that on there, we're pretty much made. And we cannot, son of a bitch. Well, we can grow a bunch of other variety types with it. Or we could do it the old-fashioned way, which I still might do. Because I would like to have just one big field of wheat and a bunch of other smaller varieties. Well, back to work. Alright, well, I've been farming for a little bit. Sun's going down again, that's nice. But we got 108 skill points, and from doing the utility skills and then going down to endurance, and the first upgrade we got an additional 4 hearts, plus a little bit better of health recovery. I think it's time to max this out as much as we can. Man, we're almost... Oh, and I'm faster now. Okay, so that's the most health we can get from this, but we can move quicker now. Ooh, I do like this. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea we could do this. This is gonna make for some epic moments. Now, the real question is that gonna take for my food? There's a village right there. I swear, in all of my time turning around, I never noticed that. Maybe it's because it's nighttime and I can see it more clearly now. That's wild. Okay, well, we're super fast now. That's awesome. And then we get passive healing on the 3rd level, which is what we're going for. Then we'll worry about something else. In the meantime, let's get back to work. Now we've got a little more soil to clear out on that side, and then like I'm just gonna start making channels, like all the water we're gonna need through here, until this whole thing is just a whole big ass field that we can have all of our wheat, our potatoes. Honestly, it's the only two crops, the original crops I give a crap about. And everything else will come with time. Oh, I saw a wandering trader pop in over here. I'll go see what he has real quick. I have a couple emeralds. Not many, but... What do you have, sir? Pale oak. But I do not have enough emeralds for that. Which means you are worthless. No. No. I'm sorry, what was that? I heard a him and ha. What? You all saw it. The villager's gone. Why am I still hearing him? He's gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. That's what this is. I was hoping that would go a lot better. Alright, we just have a lot of these random splotches of stone, as you can see out there, to get rid of, and then we're pretty much good to go. One thing I will note, for anyone using this add-on, now you are considerably faster with this, but you do lose quite a bit of your hunger bar. It'll go down a lot faster than usual. But if you have enough food on you, that shouldn't matter. Alright guys, well, I've got most of it all set up, starting to do this part. I'm running into the issue of where I can't sprint anymore. I have to do individual blocks at a time. See, like, watch what happens if I try to sprint into it. It just skips them. And I have to go back and do them this way, which is tedious as hell, so I'm gonna do a bit more farming, literally. And I'll be right back. Alright, now we've been farming quite a bit again on skill points. Let's go ahead and finish upgrading that endurance. What is this? Is that? That's kind of confusing. Sure. Okay, we've maxed that out. Enables passive health regeneration, so if I'm not being attacked, I should just heal automatically. Hell yeah. Well, that's pretty badass. I'm very happy with that. Alright guys, well at long last, the farm is finally complete. Before I go show that off, we're going to go ahead and do a little more farming. As you can see, Skill Pro, 49 skill points. We've completely finished doing endurance. What should be next? Honestly, I should have done farmer, because that probably took me about 2.5, 3 hours just of solid farming. Got combat skills. I have been looking at Fury. I would not mind this one. I don't know. I don't want to make the wrong choice here either, though. Let's look at magic skills. I haven't even looked at this. Lightning would be cool. Arcane Blast. Healing Light. Summon Familiar. This is looking a little familiar. I'm gonna go Lightning. Lightning seems pretty damn cool. Let's go ahead and submit. And then the next one we're gonna need is another 50 points for it. Submit all of those. So next time, get item. What would that do? Oh, it gave me 2. That's doesn't really help me at the moment now, does it? If I was gonna do this, I'd probably keep this on my person in my toolbar. Wait, what? Okay, so it does have a cooldown too. Hopefully that goes away with upgrading it. Oh, That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Cooldown's a little much. It's 2 strikes. How many to finish off on these deer? 3. Come on. It's cool to look at, but I don't want it to be useless. 4. This deer's just taking every last strike here. 5. I feel like that should be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep real quick. Alright. Let's go take a look at what we've got done out here. This is kinda cool. I can't wait to do multiple targets at once. And it's officially summer. That was cool. I think it'll be worth it eventually. I think lightning would be my my choice. Okay, I can't be too close or just light me on fire. Jeez. Anyways, got the fields here. All of the farming we're ever gonna need to do, hopefully, is done. Now, up on this side, we're just gonna... Up on this elevated side over here, all of this is just gonna be potatoes. This is gonna take a while to fill in, but we will get there. I have no doubt. And then on this side over here, we'll do some carrots. And then do I have all of them? I do. So I have a lot of wheat seeds. We'll go ahead and just make this our up and down spot. And let's just start spamming this stuff all over the place. Where it's at really doesn't matter until it's filled in later. Okay, it's a good start. Getting just a good bunch of wheat placed down. That way we only have to do like 1 harvest per row, and then hopefully from the harvest alone it should produce enough seeds to finish filling it in. And there's no rhyme or reason to where I'm placing these, if that wasn't obvious. This is just to get the main crop going. I don't know what happened here. You did this. Holy shit, I forgot you could do that. That means any mob that gets struck by lightning and has a different effect or variant, I can control. I can create zombie pigmen. I could create a pigman army. That's actually really cool. I could turn villagers into witches. I could turn normal mushrooms into a brown variant for some reason. In case any of you who didn't know that, brown mushrooms when they're struck by lightning, or normal mushrooms when they're struck by lightning, they turn brown. Kind of odd. Now we do have this rice. Is it going to let us plant it? No. We have to have the special soil for it. Any of these new berries? No. Gotta figure out how to grow them. I would love to grow the different variant fruit. Because I think you can make different types of like wine and stuff. That would be kind of cool. Gotta get rid of that tree. That's an eyesore. But yeah. By the time this is all done, it's going to be nice and filled in. Fields of gold. Fields of potatoes. Fields of carrots. This took a long time. I'm proud of how it turned out. I think it's not bad. We will be getting some mangrove roots and filling in these sections so you can walk across them with no issue. Because you can waterlog them and, you know, it'll still spread the hydration where it needs to be. I didn't know that was going to happen. That's so cool. Pathfinding. You know, since they're technically from the Nether, Purgatory, Hell, whatever you want to call it, I feel like water should hurt them, but it doesn't. I couldn't let it live in this world. Not yet. I have to have somewhere to place all of those things. Let's eat some bog blueberries. Yeah. Found these out in the swamp. I'm sure they're good for you. I would just eat some random food. Ow! Okay, I get it. It's the closest enemy, I'm guessing. That didn't light my house on fire, did it? Because that would really suck. I gotta be careful using this. It's odd. I'm sorry, that didn't do anything. Hello, bee. Would you like me to test this on you? So I wonder if there's like splash damage. Kind of. So if I put it just right in a crowd, I could light a bunch of mobs on fire maybe. We'll be practicing with this, getting a little bit better on our skills. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here for now. The main concern I needed was making sure I always have enough food when we're out and about, especially with this new ability, being able to run faster. At the moment, I think this is the max amount of hearts we can purchase with our skill points. So, you know what? That's way better than what it was. Even without armor, I'm doing alright, so. You know, if you liked the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel out immensely, and I sure appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next one.